Welcome everybody, and thanks for joining this very important meeting. I will read out the agenda quickly. As we are a very professional organization, we all must stick to time. That's what I will tell everybody. Also, in the next meeting onwards, we must join in time, and we'll close at sharp 1 hour, 1 hour's dot, 1 hour's dot. We'll keep it to that. We have. Uh, Five agendas as we discuss. Anything can be added afterwards if somebody feels necessity. First is to discussion about the next cohort that we are planning. Then Angel Fund. Then Rupali Deshpande is going to present about the Women in Leadership Program. Mandar Godge, who had just reached Singapore from India, will present about Garje Marathi's Agritech program. And then we will have short discussion about GMG Platinum with the GMG Platinum Council about our going ahead, how we should proceed. First and foremost, welcome all of you. I'll start with thanking the members who were responsible for very successful run of our first cohort, that is for the startup and acceleration program for early stage startups. That was an extremely successful program. More so, I realized when I announced the second program, all the mentees, they contacted me and they said, we will take this to people because we were immensely benefited. The program was, of course, thanks to everybody, all mentors and all leaders of the program. Practically in Garje Marathi, everybody is leader. Made it successful. It had great impact. It was noticed by many people. As I can see, even if I have not officially announced our second cohort, I already have 30 applications. You can see that, and really top applications. 3 are in AI, 2 are in agriculture and various other fields. But whenever the ship is run or you are driving moving in certain direction, there has to be captain. For our first cohort and always for our all initiatives related to entrepreneurship, Sudhir Kadam is a captain. We thank him very immensely for his contribution. I will not say unfortunately, but he is really busy man. So he says for the second cohort, he will take a role of overseer maybe, but he will not be able to participate fully. With this, I would also express my apologies to all mentors and those who worked hard for the first cohort. Sudhir had actually told me that we must close the program properly by thanking everybody and taking a total what we have learned from the program, and we must thank our mentor, which my mistake that I failed to do that, but I take this opportunity to thank all mentors who immensely contributed to the first cohort. Not only that, they spent the time beyond what we had planned also. I realized afterwards that 16 weeks is a very long time. 16 weeks is very demanding, but still all our mentors and the leaders or the organizers of the first cohort really did well. So thank you very much. And going ahead, and not only that, many of our mentors have gone beyond the cohort and have invested in some of the startups, have taken position on the boards on the startups. So this is amazing. This is really, and I'm sure they did not, of course, when you join a board, there has to be some terms and conditions, but they did it for the love of it. They did it because they wanted to help those startups. But as we had this first startup, and there was a feedback also that 16 weeks gets too long. So I had discussion with Sudhir and Sudhir said that we can, first program was somewhat on an academic side also. It had some academic side. So we can consider of having a sprint program. So we have structured the program in a such a way that we finish in 6 to 8 weeks. But we always, the suggestions are welcome. We can alter, but we are not very flexible about the duration of the program. So what we are planning is that on 31st July, we will screen all applications which we'll receive by 10th of July. And then we will tell them that you are in the program. But another change that we have done, and I had an interview with one of the top TV or media, not somebody else, a few days back. And I told them that in Garje Marathi, we select few, but we reject none. So even if we reject or do not take, some of them cannot make cut to the actual cohort. Those who have joined us and those who have some substance, will guide them so that maybe next cohort or maybe few days time, they will be ready for a real mentorship. They will be real. We can groom them to be presentable for the investors also. So in this program, we'll meet on 31st July, wherein the selected 12 entrepreneurs or 12 enterprises will present themselves. At the end of that, there will be a breakout rooms, and then we'll match. Before the meeting, we'll be matching our mentors with the mentees, and there will be a breakout room. They will discuss the things, and after that, what I want, I will be giving Google user ID to all the 12 selected, means mentors of all 12 selected enterprises. And then coming 4 weeks, they will interact with each other and will maybe demand assistance from somebody who might not be in their group, but whose expertise they might need. And then after that, we will have one dress rehearsal, and then the last sixth, depending on how we actually finalize the duration, on a 6 or 8 week, we'll have demo day. So this is in general that what we want to do. And I have this is what we are going to discuss also. As we are starting this cohort, I want Garze Marathi Platinum Council to invest in one social entrepreneurship. For that social enterprise, we have earmarked 10 lakh rupees, $15,000 for that. So anybody from us has any project which has social impact, which is self-sustaining, which is not necessarily, and which is in aligned with Garze Marathi principles. We, as you know, that we don't build toilets or construct roads or give the roofs on the schools, but something to do with education, entrepreneurship, or somebody, innovation. If any one of us has any project like this, Garze Marathi will take it as a part of our own startup. We don't want to extract earn profit from that. We'll take it as our own startup, and then that social work, social enterprise will implement in Maharashtra. So all our GMG Platinum Council members as well as GMG members are welcome to come up with such project, wherein we can, Garze Marathi